This is one of the most requested video on how was my experience in series. I have done both online and offline coaching, and today I would like to share my honest opinion on is it really worth it. So first, let's start with online course. First is how is the subject coverage. Each subject, medical or dental, is just covered in the right depth. Not too much, not too little. And there is always an extra edge in every subject, like that extra point you need to know, that extra concept that need to understand. I personally liked it very much, and most of it is from Pulse, and you will be guided in each step, like which MCQ book you have to refer for particular subject. But for pharmacology there is a better book, and for community medicine there is some other better book. So you will be guided in every step on what to read, what not to read, and how to approach a particular subject, because not every subject needs to be read in depth. Second is Raisen sir's voice note. Every time I used to feel demotivated, or I was stuck in a particular subject, or I was not knowing what to do next, at the exact same time you get a voice note from Raisen sir addressing the same topic. And I was like, is sir reading my mind? How does he know what guidance I needed? Maybe it is because he is teaching from so many years and he exactly knows what a student is going through in that particular point of time in their journey. But for me it was like he reads my mind, and that voice note exactly addresses the problem I was going through at that particular point of time. And it is not like some general points ki हाँ ये करना है ये करना है. It particularly addresses the problem and give you realistic solutions on what to do. And the motivation he gives is next level. And those voice notes were a strength pillar for me during my whole preparation. If I was stuck somewhere, I used to wait for the voice note. So yeah, voice notes are something you should be looking forward to. Next is test series. It is something that gives you a reality check, because it is the largest MDS platform in India. So you will have a real competition. Like it will give you a clarity about where you are lagging behind, what are your weak points, where you need to improve yourself, where you have to work more, what are your mistakes, and where you need to correct yourself. And it will give you a bigger picture on where do you stand in the whole list. Don't feel disappointed if your rank is not that good, because eventually you will improve. You will learn from those test series. You will improve day by day. Now coming to the offline section, should you move to Davangere? Is it really worth it? My answer is definitely yes. It is really worth to move to Davangere, because for the first 6 months I was studying in home, but some of my friends were in Davangere. So they used to say that the atmosphere that was there was completely different. So I decided to move to Davangere after 6 months, and it was a wholesome experience. First is you get direct access to Raisen sir. After classes you can go to him, you can share your problems, you can ask any doubt if you have, and he replies so politely. He is so down to earth. I still remember the day I went and talked to him. I asked him my question, and the answers he gave me really helped me to reflect on what I was doing. So yeah, that personal mentorship is really worth it. Next is live in-class experience. It is the same class that will be online, but that in-class experience, that whole vibe is something different. So I would definitely prefer offline classes over online classes, even though whatever he is teaching is same, but the aura, the vibe that it gives is something different. And the next good thing is there will be cultural activities, like for Ganesh Chaturthi, for Onam, and we were taken to a movie. Donkey has released then, so he took us to a movie. So it was all a very good experience. When you are constantly studying and you are constantly in that pressure, such a small things feels like celebration, and it really refreshes your mind. It reduces the pressure, and you will be more motivated, like that energy level literally skies up. So if you are studying in home, that loop continues to happen, and after a point of time you'll have a burn down. But here, since you will be participating in cultural activities, it's not like waste of time, but it really helps you refresh your mind and study with more concentration. And my most favorite part of going to Davangere was library. That environment, oh my god, everyone will be studying and everyone has the same motivation, same enthusiasm, and it was like a healthy thing for me. And there was no toxic competition. Your friends will help you lift up when you are feeling demotivated, or they just push you to move forward, and sometimes that push is something we all need. So library is your second home. I saw people staying there from morning 6 a.m. to night 11:30 p.m. So that small cabin is like a whole world. So yeah, library is something I enjoyed the most. Like, it helped me a lot during the preparation. Next is hostel food and accommodation. So there are different options. You can directly contact CDs. They have their own hostels. You can get the room there, or they'll provide you PJs. They are really clean. They are good, and food is also really nice. I didn't have any problem with food because I am basically from Karnataka, and I got really adjusted with the food thing, and the food was really tasty. Like, it was not like other mess food that you don't like. And there were people from all over India. My roommate was from North, and there were people from all over India. So you'll get good connections, you'll get good friends, and you will really enjoy that journey. Be it online, be it offline, I just have one suggestion. In the initial few months, sir will take it slow, so that we can get adjusted to whatever is going on. So at the end, he'll speed up. My only suggestion is that at the end, once that there will be basic medical subjects which we all struggle with, and there will be major dental subjects like oral surgery, cons and endo, and prosto, and it will be difficult for you to manage both at the end. So what I suggest is, you start the major dental subjects from beginning itself. Do whatever sir is teaching in the class. Along with that, start oral surgery, cons and endo, and prosto, so that it, but don't start any of the basic medical subjects. Wait for sir to complete it, because you will not know what to read, what not to read, how much depth to go. You will not be knowing that. But dental subjects, you have completed your BDS recently, so you will be familiar with these subjects. So start major dental subjects from beginning itself. So when again sir teaches you that in class, it will sit in your mind. So my only suggestion is that start your major dental subjects along with whatever sir is taking in the class from beginning itself, because beginning, as it will be slow, you will have sufficient time to manage both. It was very difficult for me to manage both the basic subjects and the major dental subjects. You will not have so much time, because INI-CET will be approaching. You will have to prepare for that, and soon after that NEET will be there, so it will be quite a chaos. So that is my only suggestion. So should we go for CDs coaching? My answer is definitely yes, because it has helped me grow, not only for exam but as a doctor and as a person. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye.